I was very lucky. My high school that I went to in Plymouth, Michigan had a radio station. They had a student-run radio station, 88.1 FM. It's about as low as you can go on the radio dial. And my guys on my team just kind of almost dared me to go just try out for the radio station and see if I could go that direction with it. And I did. I tried out for the radio station, and I ended up starting to call hockey games in my town on radio, and that turned into a job on television before I was out of high school on Fox Sports in Detroit. And by the time I was 19 years old, 20 years old, I moved to Los Angeles, and I started working for NBC Sports Network in Los Angeles. And then from there, the business takes you sort of everywhere. I ended up moving to Denver, Colorado, and worked for a national television network there. NBC Sports moved all the way to Denver. And after that, I started working specifically in the NHL. But the NHL, when I was 15 years old, was my goal. It was, okay, I want to be a broadcaster in the National Hockey League. But it took 21 years to get a gig in the NHL. So I've been a broadcaster for coming up on 25 years now.
Who was your big inspiration in hockey when you were still a kid?
Good questions. So my favorite hockey player growing up was the guy that played for the Pittsburgh Penguins, number 66, Mario Lemieux. So I loved Mario Lemieux. And it's, you know what's funny? Out of all the great people that I've met in hockey, I met Gordie Howe, I've met Tony Esposito, I've met Wayne Gretzky. I've never met Mario Lemieux. And I think, like, now, even knowing, like, all the people that I know, if I met Mario Lemieux, I would be completely and terribly starstruck. So Mario Lemieux for sure was my biggest inspiration in hockey. I thought he played the game really well. I thought, you know, he was always a really nice guy. So for me, it was Mario Lemieux. You know, I think the best advice that I ever got from my mentor, who David Michaels, a very legendary sports producer for NBC. He's won a ton of Emmys. And, you know, he said to me, he goes, every time I would go on the air, he would come up to me and he would grab me and he'd be like, Gizmo, make me feel something. And that's it. When you broadcast, when you do anything, you're trying to make your audience feel something. You want them to take something away. They need to be emotionally attached to it in some sense or form. And if they're not, you've got to teach them how to be there. And I think that's kind of the most fun aspect of my job is on a regular basis getting to help make people feel something.